My name is Stella Lee, and I am a second-year MBA.
My name is Caroline Kelly. I am an MBA2.
I'm Sarah Beckett-Heil, and I'm an MBA2.
Tony Weldon, class of 2016.
Hey, my name is Dane Seiden, and I'm an MBA2.
I worked in tech before. I was at a tech startup based out of San Francisco for the last 5 years before starting in Stern.
I graduated from college with a degree of biology, and I worked for a year after college for the National Human Genome Research Institute, which is part of the NIH, so working for the government. And then after that, I spent 2 years in Boston doing healthcare consulting.
So I worked at Deloitte Technology Consulting before school, and I was in Houston for 3 years, but actually was working on the West Coast with a lot of entertainment clients.
So I came from a product management background. I was a product manager at AOL and at the Washington Post, both in Washington, D.C.
I came from the investment consulting and investment management industry for about 5 years before I came to Stern. The biggest resource that helped me get my summer internship was the LA trek through EMTA. During that trek, I actually went to Disney, where I ended up meeting the recruiter who ultimately reached out to me to interview for the summer internship role.
Being a part of the EMTA conference, and last year it was at Columbia, but I was part of the committee, and I was in charge of one of the panels, which was the music panel, and it was also a way for me to reach out to people in the industry and kind of connect with them, network with them on another level instead of just being like, hey, can you tell me more about your job?
When I got to Stern, I joined EMTA, was very involved there, went on the San Francisco trek, and just started trying to meet as many people as I could using the alumni network, which was super helpful, and then a bunch of connections from my classmates as well.
I think the biggest thing I took advantage of was the different courses offered here. One thing that stood out for me when I was looking at schools was the fact that Stern has an EMT specialization. It's got a program, not just a club.
I attended a lot of the informational sessions that they would have, including when Amazon and Google would have their big giant auditorium sessions, any coffee chats that I could arrange, the document that shows where everyone had their internship the previous year, trying to reach out to people who had worked at places that I was interested in working at.
So I worked at 2 places part-time this summer, which was interesting, but I did marketing at a label called Ultra Records, and it's a dance label. And then for my other part-time job, I worked as a strategy consultant / biz dev / any kind of business person on this at the startup called GigWax, and what they are is an online DJ booking agency.
So the internship offer I got was financial planning and analysis intern at Disney within their consumer products division.
I wound up getting an internship offer from a company called CityMaps that I met at the New York Tech Meetup.
This summer I worked at NBC Universal.
I ended up getting an internship at Google. I was in their Chelsea office working as a product operations management intern. I received that offer at the end of January.
In May. So basically the last week, 2 weeks before school ended and we were going to Cannes, I got my offer. So I was like one of the last people who got it.
I believe I received that offer in mid-March.
I got an email the day I came back from my track, set up an interview, had a week of interviews, and by the end of the week I had an offer. So it was a very, very quick turnaround. I think it was probably the beginning of April.
I got my offer at the very end of the year, right around spring formal, actually the night of spring formal. So yeah, it was May, and I guess it just goes to show you that it all works out.
Try not to get overwhelmed by the fact that all the finance and consulting and marketing people are all recruiting really hardcore and have a ton of different prospects in the fall.
Just be patient. I think it'll all work out for everybody.
It was stressful, but all works out.
All right, well, thank you.
Thank you.